comment. Okay, let me call the case.
Okay, Judge, you're all set. Oh no, you need me to tell you information. I'll just wait. I'll come back. I'll go ahead. You can call the case. I'll do what I need to do after the call.
All right. I mean, if you gotta go.
No, I mean, you need the information. I mean, if they're taking a plea, you gotta.
If they're taking a plea, okay. All right. Where do we have Mr. Amir Mohammed?
It's just a civil infraction, so I'm waiving his presence.
You're waiving his presence? Very well. All right. This is case number SX4271. I apologize. Madam Court Reporter, are you ready? I know you are, but
I am, Judge. Thank you.
do the courtesy. This is ticket number SX427114191. The People versus Amir, AMEER Muhammad, MUHAMMAD. On this is a civil infraction. Mr. Muhammad is charged with driving 26 to 30 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Mr. Muhammad also has SX427114192. Again, a civil infraction for improper equipment. Appearance, please.
Yeah, please, the court. Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marissa Voiles, P86438 on behalf of Mr. Muhammad.
Attorney Cole, for the record, your P number, please.
31888.
Thank you so very much. And how are we going to proceed today?
Your Honor, Mr. Muhammad is to plead responsible to a charge of limited access speed 11 to 15 in exchange for both original charges to be dismissed.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was the speed limit?
11 to 15 limited access.
Okay. All right. Was Trooper heard on this, Attorney Cole?
Yes, Trooper Buchkaya met with us and we discussed the ticket. He's on the record right now. He's present.
I see him on the screen. I just want to make sure that when the officers out here, they're not ignored. They're given the opportunity to speak. So very well. You've heard him and he has no concerns with the offer that is made by the people. Is that correct?
Trooper, do you want to put your name on the record?
Yeah, Trooper Justin Buchkaya with Michigan State Police.
Good morning to you, Trooper.
Good morning, Judge.
All right. Counsel, and you said you waived your client's presence. You certainly can do that on a civil infraction. You've informed your client what the offer is, and your client has indicated that they're good with pleading responsible to the amended charge. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Very well. Madam Clerk, the date?
That would be August the 24th, 2023 at 5:15 a.m. on East I-96 in Evergreen.
Very well. And counsel, your client agrees that on the date that was mentioned by Madam Clerk, your client was driving a motor vehicle and was driving at a speed of 26 to 30 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. The court will find your client responsible for the amended and reduced charge of driving 11. What was that? 11 to
15
over the speed limit. The second civil infraction for improper equipment will be dismissed. Fine for driving 11 to 15 over is, let me find my cheat sheets.
Yeah, I should have that.
I have it in front of me, counsel. It just is hiding in plain sight.
Oh, thank you.
Here we are. 11 to 15 miles per hour over the speed limit is $150. That is a civil infraction and must be paid within 14 days. Okay. The other matter is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Excuse me, counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
Right. Counsel, it's always good to see you. Trooper, but I'm not even butchering your name today, sir. I've done it in the past. So Butch Kyle or something like that, I believe, right?
It's Butch Kaya.
Butch Kaya. All right, sir. The only thing I have to say to you, sir, is stay safe out there.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Well.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. See you next time.
All right, counsel. You have a good and safe day as well.
You as well.
Madam Clerk, you said you had to leave or do something. Is that correct? Or did she go already?
We'll be right back.
All right. Attorney Rogers,
Hi, good morning, Judge.
good morning to you. I feel a bit remiss that I've heard you speaking and I did not speak to you today. So,
I know, got business.
do we have something else ready we can call?
I don't think so. I do have a retained one though, if Attorney Newman is on.
Attorney Newman is here. He's turned his camera on, but I don't know if he's with us or in another courtroom right now. Attorney Newman, are you with us?
I am, Your Honor. The only thing is I have not had an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor.
Okay, that is her speaking right now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Miss Rogers?
Yes, good morning, Council. Sydney Rogers, one of the city attorneys.
Hey, Sydney, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. Doing well, thank you.
Do you
All
need to
right,
go into a breakout room?
Please. Yeah.
I'll just tell you my offer, and then if we need to talk privately, I can get on Zoom.
Okay.
On McBride, I have 2 counts on speeding. I have speeding 26 and 30 over, which will be as charged. He was going 65 and a 35. Dismissal of the equipment violation, and Sergeant Carson is checked in.
Okay. So for her to plead to the 4-pointer,
Yes, and with dismissal, or the dismissal of the balance. Has she taken a driving course?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Is there a way we can talk in a breakout room?
Yep, just give me a minute.
Thank you.
Attorney Newman, she's physically in the courtroom, so as soon as she's gonna step out of the courtroom and go on a device so she can go into a breakout room with you.
Okay, thank you.
I am back.
Madam Clerk, just so you understand where we are, is Ms. Rogers went, she left to go on to Zoom so we could put her an attorney in the breakout room. She hasn't appeared yet in Zoom yet, so.
Probably because she's sitting right here.
Pardon me?
I work.
That's fine, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I can't see what's going on for them. I thought Ms. Rogers had left, so.
No, I'm working on the House Counsel offers, but this should be just.
I certainly would not tell you how to, I like your rhythm, the way you do things, so I'm not gonna get involved in that.
Please, gentlemen, please for us. This is most likely a dismissal. She's just waiting for him to send back, so I have it.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually go through this. There's a lot of people in the way. The building's definitely getting a lot busier.
So what?
The building's getting a lot busier.
Oh, yeah.
Always like full usually.
Miss Rogers,
Yes, morning.
good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. I see you got 3 matters listed on Mr. McPherson's name, his offer. I only have one on my docket. Can you send me the list of his tickets so we can discuss all of them?
It's 16 to 20 miles over the speed limit and no proof of insurance. Those two were in default.
Okay.
And then Sydney, you have the file for the other retained attorney?
Yep, they need to talk to you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go in there.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep, got it.
Your Honor, we're going to do a plea on Miss Maddox.
Very well.
Already, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be on in just a minute.
All right.
Wait a minute, Madam Attorney Robinson, Gaten Robinson. You said
Yes.
Maddox?
Yes, Tiffany Maddox.
I thought you said Mr. That's okay. Okay, am I ready to call the case?
Yes, I'm ready whenever you are, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Maddox, please raise your right hand and state your full name.
Tiffany Maddox.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Ms. Maddox. Ms. Maddox, you have ticket number SP 148970022. The People versus Tiffany, TIFFANY, Maddox, MADDOX. Ms. Maddox, on this matter, you're charged with a misdemeanor for operating. Actually, it doesn't have to be operating, it could just be on a Detroit city street, unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. You also have SP 148970023. No insurance, that's a misdemeanor as well. And lastly, you have SP 148972211, driving with a revoked license. That is a misdemeanor also. Madam Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Phyllis Gaden Robinson on behalf of Ms. Maddox. Your Honor, Ms. Maddox has been made a generous offer to plead to improper plates and the dismissal of the balance. She'd like to take advantage.
Very well. Ms. Maddox, I've sworn you, you understand that you have a constitutional right, an absolute right to have a trial on this matter.
Yes.
If you went to trial, the people would have to present evidence. That evidence would have to rise to a level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, by pleading guilty, you give up that right.
I understand.
And are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Last question, ma'am. Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty? I know that sounds like a stupid question, but certainly people come out here all the time and say, well, I'm not guilty, but I just want to plead to get this over with.
Right.
And I can't allow an innocent person to plead guilty. That would be a court of convenience, not a court of justice. So you've indicated you're pleading guilty because you are guilty. Madam Clerk, can you tell me the date of this offense?
That would be August the 11th, 2023 at 3:59 p.m. Location Grand River, Westbrook.
Okay. All right, Ms. Maddox, on that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit without a valid license?
Yes.
The court have found you guilty of the amended and reduced charge. That was failed to display. Is that correct, Madam?
No, Your Honor, it was improper plates.
Improper plates. Okay. All right, ma'am. That fine would be improper plates. The other two matters will be dismissed. Your fine will be $225, Ms. Maddox. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I need time.
How much time do you
Your
need,
Honor,
Ms.
can she
Maddox?
have 30 days?
Yeah,
please?
absolutely. I would give her 60 if she needed it. So, but
We'll take 60. We're not gonna
Right.
argue with it.
That's
all right, okay. All right, ma'am. 60 days from today's date will be, let's see, where's my cheat sheet? From today's date will be January the 29th, 2024, January 29th. Now, Ms. Maddox, that does not mean wait till January 29th. That means you have on or before, so you can pay it in increments in any form that you, $5 here, $10 there, I do not care. As long as on January the 29th, the entire $225 is paid. Do you know how and where to pay, Ms. Maddox?
yeah, it's at the 36th district .org is on there.
Yeah, the court website, yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
But there's also other ways you can pay. You can write a check to send it to the court and write your case number on it, just to make it easy for the clerks to take
Don't
it.
do that. Your lawyer
I'm just-
said don't do that.
Counsel, I'm just giving her options and for her to decide.
We're not trusting the US mail. It'll take a loan. That's a
Right.
no.
All right.
Nope.
All right. Well, if you don't
Did-
trust the mails, ma'am, there's also DivDat machines. You may have seen them in some of the stores. They kind of look like an ATM machine where people pay their public utilities. And you can make that even easier, ma'am. You can download the DivDat app on your device, on your phone or on your computer, and you can just pay from the comfort of your home on your own personal DivDat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
So
right.
that is your options, ma'am.
Okay.
60 days. Good luck to you.
60
Stay safe.
Thank you. You as well. All right, let's go. Oof.
Right. You have something else ready, Attorney Gaden Robinson?
And counsel's city attorney Rogers said she'll be on momentarily. She had to check back over in the other courtroom first.
Thank you.
Good morning, Attorney Newman. How are you today?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
I'm well, thank you.
How's your Thanksgiving?
Short.
Oh yeah. Always is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it's
so,
funny. You look up and you got a holiday coming and you're so excited. It's like, oh, a couple of days of rest or what have
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Or
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
you want to do. And
Yeah.
you blink and it's behind you.
Oh, it's crazy, right? You prepare for like a month out,
Oh,
get
yeah.
ready for that day and it's gone. I agree.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
sit you watch football, you stuff yourself, and then the next day it's almost back to normal.
Right, right. How about them Lions, huh?
Oh man, yeah, well,
They're doing well. I wish there was a win that day, but
I
they're doing
know,
well this
and that
season.
that was kind of a disappointment because they're on such a roll, but they still top the
Exactly.
division. So
Right, right, right. So we'll see. I know early in the season or before the season started, there was an article that came out and said that they were looking to be one of the teams for the Super Bowl, and everybody laughed at it. So
yeah,
they're projected for that. So if they'll make it the playoffs. We'll see how far they get in there.
yeah. Well, you know what? Um, one thing that I have to recognize is sometimes, we recognize often progress is slow. This
Right.
was this was a rocket rise. I
Yeah,
mean,
was it not? Yeah. Yeah.
meteoric. It was like okay, it's like we didn't go from okay, we won 4 games last season and we win 5 this season. Maybe we'll get to 6 the next season. It's like okay, we jumped right up to about we got 8 wins. What? Who are these guys?
Right, right, right. We got some decent players, and we've always had decent players, but it's that you ever heard of that Detroit Lions curse? I
Yeah,
believe it was from back before, it was in the 70s. I don't know, I
it's,
forgot what the curse was, but they said
it's
that